parliamentary status ng ating committee, there's a motion that was moved by Congressman Marcoleta to cite Attorney Ricky in contempt. Unfortunately, Congressman Rodante Marcoleta is not a member of any of this committee, so he cannot move any motion regarding this issue. I'm sorry, Congressman Marcoleta, because I've been informed that you are not a member of any of the committees. And according sa ating rules, hindi po ba pwedeng
Mr. Chair, may I ask my friends in this committee who are well-intentioned enough, and I think they wanted also to protect not only the reputation of this committee, but I think in the interest of truth.
With that, Mr. Chairman, siguro, Mr. Chairman, Co-Chair. Hello.
Mr. Chair.
While, sige, Congressman,
Can we table this motion for the meantime and proceed with the interpellation?
Yeah.
I think we can go back to that motion later,
By
but
others.
I think we should discuss that thoroughly, since this will be a contempt order and it will be needing the approval of the members present. So it's already 3 p.m. and we have 11 interpellators. So that is my suggestion, Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of Congressman Marcoleta. The members here have been here since early this morning. So kung pwede, tumuloy na muna tayo sa interpellation, then we'll go back to your motion.
no, we cannot go back to the motion unless we will be able to talk to the other members to move for that motion.
Then for the
meantime, we'll
Mr.
be
Chair, we
asking,
table the motion.
yes, yeah, we will table the motion, and for the meantime, we'll be asking Congressman Plato to proceed with the interpellation. So, Congressman Marcoleta, we'll be giving you a time to convince other members to move that motion. Congressman Plato, you have the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Chairs. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat at ang mga colleagues, other colleagues, and the distinguished resource persons and guests. Kanina po kasi, umalis na po kasi si Yusek D. But I was about to ask Secretary Oy regarding sa lumabas kasi sa column ni Marichu Villanueva sa Philippine Star. May sinabi siya kasi doon na gusto ko lang liwanagin. When Secretary Oy, ang sabi po niya, the agency is encouraging tech-savvy watchdogs to join forces with volunteer groups like Scamwatch Filipinas, which is committed to help the government in vigilant guarding our automated electoral process. Does this mean, Mr. Chair, that Scamwatch Filipinas as a volunteer group be also needing the accreditation from the COMELEC in this regard? Like what NAMPREL and other volunteer groups have done to make them more credible or reliable in giving out information on matters regarding the election matters. Mr. Chair, can we ask the Yusek Ramos about this?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I think the Secretary has preempted a scheduled activity wherein COMELEC and the other stakeholders for the election will be signing a covenant in a matter of weeks, and Scamwatch is one of them who will be who was invited through our CAC, the Common Advisory Council. So they need definitely not actually accreditation, but a recognition of COMELEC to become one of the watchdogs, if what role they can play.
Mr. Chair, Yusek Ramos, is Scamwatch Pilipinas the only tech-savvy volunteer group we have now in the country? Meron po bang iba?
There are several, Mr. Chair.
Ilan ba? Ilan po ba? At saka pwede mong banggitin, sino pa?
Well, in those that have
signed an agreement or memorandum of understanding with the CICC. Aside from ScamWatch, we have the FinTech Association, we have Protecta. I think I'm not, hindi ko lang memorize, we have 7 or 8 of them who signed an agreement with us.
Mr. Chair, can we invite them, Mr. Chair? Can I suggest that we invite this, is Josel de Guzman here, the convener of ScamWatch Pilipinas?
Comsec, have we invited this resource person?
Josel de Guzman?
Then, therefore, please take note that during the next hearing, we'll invite the resource person mentioned by Congressman Plato.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ito ba sa nabanggit mong ito, 8 ba? 8? Kasama ba rin sila sa monitoring sa incidents ng malicious or libelous, misinformation or disinformation, and the so-called deep fake now abounding in various social media platforms?
Mr. Chair, we haven't finalized the list of those groups, private sector groups, and civil society. It was a suggestion to bring in as many participants who have a large membership, considering that they will have the capability to reach out.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Yosip Ramos.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Plato. The next to interpolate is Congressman Raul Manuel. However, he's not around anymore. The next to interpolate, no?
He will give his letter to Congresswoman.
Okay, Congressman Franz Castro is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Siguro first lang, Mr. Chair, for the interest siguro of the committee of the TRICOM, yun po palang mga pinatatawag natin, Mr. Chair, na mga vloggers, they went na to Supreme Court pala, no? So, merong press release si Harry Roque na nagpunta na po sila sa Supreme Court. At nag-appeal sila or nag-file sila ng petition for certiorari and prohibition today. So, February 4. Ito po, Mr. Chair, yung for the information lang po ng ating committee. So, Rose Beatrix Cruz Angeles, Mark Anthony Lopez, Ernesto Abines, Ethel Pineda Garcia, Crisette Laureta Chu, Jonathan Morales, Lorraine Marie Badoy Partosa, Aaron Pineda, Nelson Yu Guzmanos, Elizabeth Joy Cruz Suzanne, Batalya, Kister Jantan, George Paglinawan. So, yun po, Mr. Chair, no, nasa Supreme Court sila, nag-file daw po sila ng certiorari at sinasabi nila na yung ginagawa daw natin ay